Avast ye scurvy dogs, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, or I am Rear Admiral Tirek of the light cruiser Neuromancer, along with our helpful little puppy dog, the heavy battle cruiser Pfeiffer's Song, as we continue our campaign against the Tiger Heart Cartel, and things have been going swimmingly. Pfeiffer's Song is a fantastic friend to have alongside of you, and we've been making extensive use of them. So, with that in mind, we have managed to grab 2 territories and neutralized another one, so let us keep the pressure going because we definitely want to be able to grab this location before they get it back. More territory that we hold, well, I'm actually not sure what that does to pirates, but once we wipe their color off the map, we'll consider it a glorious victory for all involved. So let's hit that red alert, increase that speed, set all weapon systems to overload as we prepare to do battle against the Lyrans, and we have a heavy cruiser and a frigate. Well, the frigate is considerably closer to us than the heavy cruiser. So he's probably who we're going to try and kill first, increasing our speed to our maximum full overload charge of 6. That's right, our speed is a maximum of 6 right now, although if we ever need to, and we probably will in this fight, we can click this button right here, and suddenly our engine power will go from 29 to 51, and we'll be able to zip along at maximum speed for maximum damage. So, I think we're going to run into the frigate first. A freighter has shown up too, so apparently their supply chain is around here. It is an FEL, so pretty much ignorable. I'm not even going to bother paying any attention to it whatsoever. We're going to let Pfeiffer's Song trundle along, do whatever it feels like. It does feel like engaging this DWEF, so a War Destroyer Escort Frigate? That doesn't make any sense. Then again, the Lyrans are one of those factions that does actually name their stuff. They have like single-tooth lion battleships, which, by the way, one of the best dreadnoughts in the game. It's not, actually, but it does have a Muller, which is a lot of fun for a weapon. We were basically able to avoid a lot of the pitfalls of having to play as Lyrans simply by picking up a Muller ship. And once we were in one of those, well, damages came out. So he has launched his pseudo-frigates, and he is firing from maximum range. We probably should set this up, because we haven't been. Let's set that for reinforcement to the maximum level that it can be. And we're going to then immediately sap away from that amount of power so that we can actually, power our engines. Going quickly is somewhat important, and 9.6 is fine for me. Let's focus on this frigate. She's coming right at us, and we'll get ready to hit her with the Fist of God. I'm not quite sure when/why I started calling it that. Just sort of came out. If we ever get one with 4 fusion cannons on one armament, that would truly be the Fist of God. So we're going to close right in point-blank range. I'm anticipating and expanding. Yeah, I think I just heard him turn his ESGs on. There they are. Slow down. Let's see if we can't. Oh, we lost our forward shield. Turn right into him. Everything you've got. Oh, he took out the fusion cannon. You took out the fusion cannon right in time when I needed to be able to fire it. Okay, so I'm not going to shoot at you because I don't have an angle for it. Never mind. Pfeiffer gotcha. It's one of the really nice things about having a monster on your team. Let's pick up the speed a little bit. We did take 4 points of damage. Not good. And we lost one of our fusion cannons. Also, not good. So we're just going to steadily come along here, and no real rush. We're just going to full power now. Hit the engine doubling, maximize the speed. We need to start to engage. Unfortunately, I'm not quite in a position where I can turn back into him. Phasers only skirmishing long-range fire. It is fairly long-range fire, actually. Unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice here. Am I not concentrating my shields to my forward? Oh, it automatically goes to... Oh, I never realized that. Apparently, it is buffing up all of the shields. So let's show this shield towards him when he opened fires, or you could reverse right into me, and I'm going to give you everything. Yeah, that's not great range for an overloaded fusion cannon, but wow, did Pfeiffer just lay into that. Really, we're just here as a distraction. We're not actually here to accomplish anything, just to cause some havoc. Don't fix that, but fix that. Are you holding on to Pfeiffer? I think you'll find that's a very poor life decision. I mean, you do you, but I'm just trying to give you a little bit of a heads up, man. Pfeiffer does not like a leash. So we're going to come in here, and did you attempt to hurt my dog? Yes, you did, and also you hurt me quite badly. We've gone from 51 to 46. We are not doing fantastic, and the shuttle bay has been damaged. Whatever shall we do? The shuttle bay is, well, not offline, but dented. Keep patching those engines. We need systems back. Long-range phasers? No, don't have any on range right now. Only the short-range ones. Let's go up Pfeiffer, thank you. Pfeiffer, if you wouldn't mind annihilating him, that'd be cool. No, Pfeiffer deciding it wants to do all kinds of crazy maneuvers. And unfortunately, I think... no, I didn't hit that. That's good. So we'll be able to come around. We'll get all our phasers involved. Pfeiffer's opened up a hole, allowing us to kill him. Thank you. And now we'll deal with his little friend here. Let's just try and keep the forward shield away from him, since it kind of does not exist right now. Slowly meander our way back in. again, trying to keep this forward or starboard shield into him, and then turn, and wait, and fire. There we go. That's what we were looking for. All the damage. And it looks like Pfeiffer is deciding to go for a little bit of a walk around the block. Not like I can blame her. She has, after all, gotten pretty heavily involved with a heavy cruiser and came out of it relatively intact. By relatively, I mean almost completely. She took some damage to her hull, but other than that, doing pretty well. Gonna cut back around in the other direction. We actually do have a pretty cool looking ship, I'm not gonna lie. And hey, we have our forward shield back, finally. Pfeiffer plinking away with a couple of her light phasers, and I say light in quotation marks because phaser ones are not exactly a light weaponry. Those are the 4s, however, and they did cut through and did 28 damage. More phaser fire, and we took them to pieces. Excellent work. Mission complete. Hopefully that'll bring the cartel defense in our favor, I guess? Because we really do want to capture this planet. Having this planet would be a great boon to us. 316 prestige for our trouble, and it's purple. Thank you. Hi, shipyard. I'm here to buy things. A CX-3. I think we've finally gone into much higher territory. I'm not seeing a Godfather Dreadnought. But let's see what the CX-3 has. You have a Hellbore, a PPD, 2 missile launchers, 2 phaser Gs, 10 phaser Xs, and 2 AMDs. The 2 has 5 fusions. That's actually pretty impressive. Triple Hellbore. So I'm losing triple Hellbore to get a PPD. Which is better? According to this, the BPV, this is higher at 329 compared to 321. Why? B-Rax, PPD Hellbore, or triple Hellbore, 2 phaser Gs and 10 phaser 1s, yeah, and 2 AMDBs. I'm not seeing why this would be better. I'm really not. 10 phaser X's, 10 phaser X. Yeah, this seems like... It seems like weaker. Not gonna lie. It does seem and feel like weaker. Don't get me wrong, I do adore the PPD, but 1 versus 3. Oh, there's BHV, although we want a BCH2, if we can manage to get one. So not quite seeing it. If the CX1 comes along again... Oh, I'm really tempted. We've been sitting on 8,419 prestige for quite some time. Screw it, let's do it. We've picked up the heavy cruiser Huntress. Hey, welcome back to the fight, Huntress. Again. We'll patch you, and hopefully we don't run into too many dangerous threats. That is always one of the difficulties that you end up running into when you pick up larger fleets. You start running into people who can really kind of mess you up. So we're going to buy a whole... Well, we really don't need a whole bunch of Marines. The AI does not make fantastic use of them. To be fair, it makes better use of them than I do, because it does a lot more boarding actions than I do. But we're not going to spend too much into that. Although we do have a pretty nice surplus right now. So we'll finish that. Shuttles, are we good? We're good. And Pfeiffer Song, of course, can't carry anything. So let's set out and continue to cause the havocs. And another patrol mission. So we've got a light cruiser leading a gigantic space dog with phaser force. And a heavy cruiser. Interesting. We should switch our flag over to this vessel. Unfortunately, we can't do that. Wow, you have something on your face, man. Hi? She is a... Wow, that's actually pretty nice shields right there. It is one of those sort of derpy heavy cruisers like that. So, yeah, we're just going to continue on and pretend we don't see it. Although we can't really, now that we've locked our weapon systems onto it. We can't look away. There's no way that we can. It's like that one scene in Star Trek where that one guy sitting at the helms officer thing, his head starts shaking, he raises his hand and he's going crazy. And then you insert whatever GIF that you want to look on the side. We're looking at a CVLR, so a long range, a light cruiser carrier? Yeah, should be. A CVLR-2. Still don't have probes. Not that we ever had probes in this vessel. Let's pick up some speed, let's get some burning going on so that we can basically wipe him out in 1.5, 2 tops turns. Increase the speed of time. If you don't have any buddies, yeah, you're mostly screwed. And if you don't have any expanding sphere generator, I don't have to have any worries about just driving right in for you. If you have plasma torpedoes, that'll scare me. Yes, I did just set these plasma torpedoes up because I'm half concerned. Oh, he's launched his fighters. Oh no. So we're going to continue to come along. A much larger heavy cruiser than I. Slow down. I would advise you. There we go. I was about to advise him to fire his PPD and his Hellbore, but he did it just perfectly on time. If I can get this angle in, hope it... There we go. Woohoo! Did you watch those numbers just spike on up once we started all laying into them? That was beautiful. Okay, that was a good investment. reasonably good investment. Don't normally mix fusion cannons and hellbores and PPDs, but hey, if anybody wanted to mix that, it's a good combo. Only 98 prestige. Don't really blame them for being stingy on the prestige count, let's be completely honest. Missions, it is the Enigma. So, random thing out in the middle of the field, we just go up to it and, well, steal it and then run on. Red alert, increase speed, we got a frigate just sitting out here. According to the transporter logs, you have dilithium crystals that we may steal. Okay, we're gonna definitely do that one. So hit the overloaded system, increase the speed to maximum. Our power is maximum, or something like that. And we'll wait until the phaser capacitor fully charges, because that's where so much of our energy goes. A lot of energy right there. We do have a single heavy cruiser out there. Please, Pfeiffer, don't kill it. I want to steal it. I want to steal his dilithium crystals. Or Huntress could try and blow it up. Lucky for us, Huntress can't hit the broadside of a barn with that thing. So hi, you're mine now. And target the enemy. Come around. So you've managed to destroy it. Congratulations. Unfortunately, now he only has one target, which is us. You're also glowing, so I don't know if you've activated your expanding sphere generator or not. So we're just going to angle around just a little bit, angle the deflector shields, and come in right on him. The Pestilence, not a great name for a heavy cruiser, no, gonna lie. Generally you want noble things for your heavy cruisers, beasts of great power and strength. The Centaur, that would be a good one. Although you are lion people? Oh, doesn't really matter. So allowing the firepower of our assisting ships to just basically detonate him. Oh, that was glorious. And another easy mission, thanks to the wonderful help of our group. I'm just waiting until the point where they suddenly send 4 dreadnoughts after us. It will happen. Just you watch. So, yeah, a little bit of prestige there to help us out. We are going to work on these 2 tiles for a bit. Actually, I'm going to go home. 1, because I want to check the shipyard for another vessel. And 2, because I need repairs. This ship does not last long out in the deep dark. How much is my ship worth? My ship is worth 500, and I need to spend 4-3, 4-2, 584. Trade in. Shipyard. Hi. I'm here to buy more stuff. Just double check. Okay, it is. Bye. Thank you. Okay, so now apparently we are in command of Pfeiffer's Song, which I normally would not consider a proper command ship. So fix you, and fix you. And you're mostly good. We do need to set up your missiles so that you have maximum missile. So, full reloads. Oh, we don't have that much cash. We're just going to have to go out and do some damage. So, we picked up the Pacer, our brand new ship. A surprise reversed or an asteroid base assault. I'm going to go with the surprise reversed. Honestly, I think we can do it better. So, this will be our first mission, flying commanding the monster. Oh, look at us. We are huge and powerful and mighty. And dear God, that is gorgeous. I think I've said that before, but it is beautiful. We are zooming in on an Orion Pirate group. Let's just pick up speed. How fast can we go? It's no longer subtracting movement from me, so I'm assuming this is as fast as we can go. We have been detected. No crap. We've got 2 heavy cruisers and the giant monster of God storming down on you. So we're staring at a frigate, a frigate, a frigate, and a frigate. Although you look like a different frigate, so I'm going to kill you first. So yeah, this is apparently our maximum speed. And let's just send all the additional power into the shields. We tried to go faster. The game would not let us. It told us that it wasn't taking any power, which tells me we're not actually going any faster. So how much speed is that going to be? 21.34567 22. Will we make it to 23? We know we'll make it to 23. Long range fire coming out from our friendly little friends. He got a good target lock and he managed to get a hit. So 25, if we go one faster, it does not work. So 25 is the maximum speed of this monster. We're going to fly right on top of him and basically fill him full of so many phasers he's not even going to know what hit him. So they are continuing their long-range phaser fire, plinking away, not dealing a ton of damage, but enough. They've also fired missiles, which is wasted money at this point, because I'm going to kill him. 1, 0, gone. Good night. And I still have a decent number of phasers to fire off the back. So I'm going to go over here and say, you kill whatever you want, and look at them break off. Oh, it's so gorgeous because they were in formation. And they exploded. Sorry for the bad sound effects. I had to do it. So now we're just going to zip on through this entire formation. 2 heavy cruisers and a gigantic monster. This seems like the exact makeup of what a real Beast Raiders raiding force should be. Don't you agree? He's picking off a couple of missiles, but can he stop my phasers? No, he can't. Spoiler alert, he could not. And we'll continue to circle around in here. We got a TLRX2 and a LR3F. So T for, not sure. It's, oh, gotta be Tigerheart. Duh. We're in their territory, after all. Fire phaser. And more phaser. And more phaser. No, that didn't work. So we're going to just get right on top of you. Hopefully the phaser force, that's pretty much what we're waiting for this time. Missiles firing out from everywhere. Okay, you're the last target. Prepare for the phaser 4 bombardment. They are 360 degrees. That should be fun. Full power. Good night. And shoot down the missiles, please, because I don't want to get hit and explode. It's only a minor fear, and I don't quite think it's an irrational fear. Oh wow, it actually says missile. So let's see how much prestige. 300 prestige for just blowing up a bunch of frigates and taking a tile, so obviously a fantastic mission. And a convoy raid, which we might actually be pretty well equipped to take out a convoy raid. There's nothing for them to shoot down or wild weasel. We can maintain a speed of 25 without even trying. Yeah, this is probably a pretty good ship for convoy raiding. I say ship, but really we're a gigantic spacefaring monster at this point. There we go. That's the speed. And let's come over here. Forward reinforcement to maximum levels. We will mess around with ECM in a little bit. Freighter, a freighter, a freighter, a freighter, another freighter, and more freighters. Not seeing an actual escort as of yet, although that I assume will change shortly. And we've got you, a heavy cruiser. Not just any heavy cruiser, but a heavy cruiser carrying a whole bunch of pseudo-frigates. And I assume that because of the gigantic cargo pod down here, which I'm assuming is full of heavy frigates. Heavy frigates? I meant pseudo-frigates. I think I'm pretty accurate in saying that. Later on, and I think actually we're in that era, pseudo-frigates can basically have like tractor clamps, and they just hook onto the outside of the ship. Which is, you know, a really great way of increasing your firepower if you can just hook onto the side of a ship. How much power do I got? 28.5 points of energy. We gotta spend some of that. We've got an attack shift of 2. Let's just burn him down. You're not allowed to do that anymore. I'm just gonna take out any sort of defense you ever thought that you had. And at the same time, go kill no, keep with me. We're gonna focus on this guy. We're gonna kill this guy. It's gonna be a concerted effort. Lock only my target, please. Because I hopefully want to survive. Yeah, my command only. Unfortunately, when I tell you to fire, you're going to shoot everything. And really, what I only want you to shoot is your PPD. I know, seems kind of weird. He's firing long-range weaponry at us. We have basically overcome his defensive electronic warfare, and we can eat up pretty much any amount of firepower he wants to dish out. I believe PPD range was 15. Oh, it has been a while. That was a really good campaign, too. So prepare to fire in 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got some hits with the Hellbores. We're hitting them with the PPDs. You may now shoot as you will. And all weapons select. Get ready for the big crushing mash. Oh, it didn't quite kill him. We only did 93 damage. And we lost our forward shield. Not great. We have no capability of repairing ourselves. Any damage we take, that's permanent. So we're going to drift on by. And I'm also going to say, kill whoever you want. Just go after whatever. He's down to a speed of 8. He is not defending anything. So let's just wipe out this convoy. Have you dumped a scatter pack? I don't think that was a bad idea. Yeah, you did. Unfortunately, you'll wild weasel. Most certainly. Wait for the phaser force. I think we pretty much got him. Oh, the humanity or the liranity? Liranity? Not quite sure how to pronounce that. Admit it, that's always fun. So we'll just slip on by here and start killing the frames. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Blow up the central ship and everything just cries. So we'll continue to circle around here. Our phasers are about to come back online, and when the phaser force come to play, well, freighters don't. What do we got left? We got a couple of heavy, like, not heavy, but armored freighters, I guess I want to call them. They're not really armored, but they are better to... Did you seriously just do that? Do you want to die? Because I was going to focus on FT2 first. But if you want, I'll kill you. So you're... Oh, you've got a defense shift right now because you're sitting on top of that. So I'm just going to drift on by for a little bit and wait for the defense. There it goes. Hey, a whole bunch of firepower in there. And hi, you fired at me. I'm not happy about that. I have phaser 4s and I'm about to kill you. 20, 24, come on, show me an average of 60. It's not going to, will it? Good enough. Apparently not good enough. Okay, get a little bit closer. Fire all the phasers. All the phasers was not quite enough, although we do still have 3 phasers that we haven't actually used yet. Pick up speed just a little bit. No reason why not to. We, after all, have, well, power to burn. Ow, I think we hit ourselves in the face with that one. We did. Who's left? It's you and you and you. So there is a few of you as this Beast Raider force just swirls through the combat. Oh, the power at our hands. Our fists, our mitts, our mitts. We don't really have mitts, do we? Although, can you imagine putting little mittens on the end of all this? I think it's cute. Hey, don't judge me. I'm just dressing up my puppy. It's pretty much what I'm thinking of this thing as of now. So we're just going to drift on in here. I want to make sure that I deal enough damage to just pretty much fry you. You did some light damage to nothing, and there you go. You're dead. Hey, how is you? You want to defend yourself or just give up? I would suggest giving up. You don't have to. Well, I suppose I can't actually understand your language right now because I am a gigantic space monster, which will kill you. Are you going to shoot at them? Because I think you should shoot at them. So he did fire back with all of his weaponry, which admittedly was not all that much. Stern fired weapons. Didn't quite kill him. The phaser 4 is about to get involved, so that'll finish him off. There we go. And into you. Come back around. Nice little drift on in. Having a phaser 4 just makes me, once again, thinking about that idea that we had where what we're going to do is we're going to take the TNG mod and see if we can't just modify all the TNG ships in towards like the end of the era so that we can have like TNG ships. Would that not be awesome? Mainly, I want a New Orleans class frigate. I think that would be cool. So we're just going to circle on here, make sure that we take out this freighter. He is an LFHS, L for Lyran, F for freighter, HS for heavy supplies. Whatever he was, he's now an expanding ball of plasma, so we don't have to worry about that. So drifting around, successful mission all around. Oh, we've got a nice little attack force. I hope we don't get jumped by dreadnoughts. I want to keep these guys alive. This is fun. So decent amount of prestige for that one. Didn't manage to take the tile. Wasn't really expecting to. Come back for supplies. 83 points of damage to us. And a little bit of repair needed over here. We're up to 378, so I think I'm going to buy a whole bunch of missiles for you. And get ourselves up to 4. So we spent 99 on you. And we're going to have to spend a decent amount of cash on you. 60 on you. Which puts us at low amounts, but that's fine. Shipyard, anything cool now that we've actually spent all our money and have no money left to buy things? LCL, a large cage monster, so not interested in that. No, that's where we're going to leave it for today's episode. We are really getting into Tiger Heart territory now. We've actually managed to take these 3 tiles. They are ours, not theirs, and we're putting the pressure on here. So things are not winding down, but definitely moving in a direction where we can win. Although this is our fantastic cartel right here. So definitely going to wait for now. That'll end the episode here. I've been Derek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.